Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be the what? The unpredictable events that you guys may be experiencing or what you may not be expecting to happen or take place during the second half of September. And we're going to get straight into it, okay? If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and the like button so that you can get notified whenever I post future readings. And if you want a personal, please check out my description box. I will have my website listed there. You can take 20% off your first reading with me if you are a first time client. So take advantage of that and let's get into the reading, okay? So what are some unpredictable events that may be taking place in the second half of September for my Pisces? What does that look like? Let's see. So we have the falseness card. Okay, so I pulled this first card literally for Capricorns. But with the falseness card, for some of you, you could be realizing that you may have a lot of how do I say this? Okay, you may have somebody specifically around you, right? Who may be putting on like a false mask. So this may be somebody who's acting like, okay, yeah, we're super, super cool. You're like my best friend or you're my friend, things of that nature. And then they may be talking mess about you. Like I said, for Capricorns, you may have somebody at your job where you know that you guys have a small riff-raff thing going on, or even somebody in your common field. You may have like a riff-raff thing going on, and they may be talking to somebody who you're close to, and they may be, talking mess with that person. Or somebody who you genuinely thought was your friend, you could be finding out that, okay, well, you may be having some false motives for why you're acting like my friend, or things of that nature. For some of you, this could even be somebody who you're talking to. You're just in the talking stages with, and you recently started talking to them. This person may be putting on this facade that they're like Prince Charming and they're so sweet and they're so kind, but this individual may have like a other side to them that may need to come out. And so that you know who you're dealing with. But nonetheless, I definitely see this energy of somebody acting really false during this time frame. We have the wedding card in reverse. So some of you, somebody around you could be getting a divorce. This could be like your parents getting a divorce, or somebody in your family who you never would have suspected that they were having marital issues. Or for some of you, you're finally going through with that divorce. And for some of you, you may have been pursuing that divorce, but it may be actually getting finalized in the second half of September. Okay. This is definitely you guys also. Some of you are going to be leaving certain relationships where you thought that you would never leave. You thought that this person, yes, we go through a lot, but we'll get through it. Some of you are really about to get fed up with somebody because you're tired of them doing a lot of fake stuff in your face, making it seem like, okay, yeah, I want this relationship. I want it to be healthy. I want it to go far. And then they turn around and then they do things to sabotage the relationship, or to put you at a disadvantage. So a lot of you are no longer going to allow somebody to just do this to you. Put you in a situation you can't, or you don't feel comfortable in. We have the hope card in, not in reverse, but we have the hope card. So again, this is kind of tying in with that. Some of you have been hopefully or faithfully staying in a relationship where you are trying to have hope and faith for somebody to step up and be a better partner, whether that's financially, they're not holding up their end of the deal, or even when it comes to intimacy or holding this connection to a higher expectation, or putting it on a pedestal as much as you may be. And you could be really tired of that. Some of you are going to start removing the blindfold. I'm getting so tongue tied. Excuse me, guys. Some of you are going to remove the blindfold in regard to like what you may have been choosing to see about your relationship. Okay. Some of you may have been choosing to see all the good things, but now you may be choosing to see more of the bad stuff that you may have been ignoring. Okay. Some of you, you're going to finally give up on that job that you've been waiting on a raise from. Some of you are going to give up on that job too, because you could be just tired of the circumstances you have to work in at your current job as well. Okay, so we have the Lord card. So, some of you in the second half, you guys are really going to play it cool. That's one thing I am noticing about my Pisces. You guys play it cool. You don't really allow people to see you in certain places or certain emotions. So some of you, you could be feeling some sort of way about certain things. Again, it's going to be different for everybody. So you could be feeling some sort of way about your relationship, or you could be feeling some sort of way about personal things that are going on in your life. But for a lot of you, you're going to go out into the world and basically just look like you have it all together. And what may happen is people may look at you and be like, oh, you're so strong and you're this, you're that, and you're somebody who, never stops fighting. But some of you, like, playing this I'm strong role may be making you have like not a mental breakdown, but a moment of reflection, like, yeah, I don't have it all the way together. Because some of you, it's like you have these emotions, these feelings, but it's like you're just dragging them along and you're trying to put on your best face. And that's good, but there's always a need for you to deal with your emotions. Don't put them off to the side. Don't disregard them, because your emotions are very real. And if you don't deal with them, you might turn into, Ted Bundy or something like that. Okay, because you going crazy because you're not letting your emotions out. All right? We have the Fortune card in reverse. Okay. Some of you guys are going to realize that it's also time for you to get back on your A game. Financially, you could have been a lot more lucrative, or money could have been flowing a lot better in the beginning of the year. And some of you may have been taking more of a mental break or an emotional break or just a break. And you may have been not giving it as much effort or energy as, like I said, in comparison to what you were doing in the beginning of the year. So for some of you, you may be realizing that it's time to get back on your A game. And some of you are going to actually start focusing more on your businesses, start focusing more on how you can make more money. Some of you also, you're going to be realizing that something's just not it anymore. Like I said, some of you are going to lose faith in that job that you've been holding on to for dear life, and you're going to be going in a totally different direction for the sake of your finances and, realizing that you do deserve more financially for yourself instead of just settling. Okay? We have the Room card in reverse. Some of you are finally going to get out the house if you've been on super quarantine ever since this thing started going around in the world. Some of you are finally going to be getting out the house and realizing that, okay, you know what? I'm not going to stay cooped up. I might go outside for, some fresh air. Some of you could also be inclined to do some reorganizing. Like, instead of just having things the same way in your room, like, okay, how do I put this into words? Some of you could be just want to change the feng shui of your furniture in your home. So things may have been looking the same for like a year or so, and you could be getting kind of fed up of looking at the same four walls. So for a lot of you during this time frame of being so cooped up in the house, you may be making some renovations to the home. You may be doing something with like the wall or the carpet or something like that. Like, there's some sort of revamping that's going on in some of you guys' home during the second half, because you could, like I said, be so tired of looking at the same four walls and, seeing the same thing every single day. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you did, make sure you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss a beat in the future. If you want a personal, please check out the description box. I don't know if I said that already. I don't know. We all over the place this morning. Anyways, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And I will talk to each and every one of my beautiful Pisces in the next one. Bye, guys.